Well, what I told Ritu was run it the way you want to run it. Because that's how, with the help of Flem, that's how I have run CSK for a very long time. And I always felt it's a game where the captain has to take the decisions. Yes, you take the coaches and the support staff into your account, but it's not like football where the manager decides. Cricket is where, as a captain, you have to decide, and that's what For me, the most important thing was to tell him that I ran it my way. You have to run it your way. Yes, there will be certain things that will pick from how I used to lead, but individuals are different. They lead, the teams in a very different way. So yes, whatever you feel is good, keep it in place. But whatever you feel is your style, you have the full liberty over here to decide. This is how I want to lead the team. This is how I want to continue. So that was my only word of advice. And the other thing I told him was, I'm very open. I'll come. I'll talk to you, but you don't have to do even one thing that I speak to you about. Let's say I come up with 10 advices. Even if you don't follow even one, that is fair enough, because my job is to share my experience. But when you are the leader, you have to take that responsibility. You have to buy in, okay, this is what it is. So for me, it was very important to suggest or give advices, but in a way where the tone or the wordings are such that, he doesn't feel as if, this is something that he needs to do. So I tried my best to do it. And, because I just felt that, when I was leading, I didn't care who's saying what, If I'm confused, I go to Flem, because everybody has a view.
Of course.
It's like selecting the Indian cricket team. Whenever there's a selection, unfortunately, you can only select 15 players. So everybody, will stand up and say, I feel this player should have been into the side. I agree with you, but also point out who you want to drop from the side. Because we are a country where, we are going up in cricket, the amount of talent that is flowing in. So everybody has their own view. What is important is to respect their views, but at the same time, as a leader, see the resources that you have and how you want to use it. What will your strategy be? And if you try to please everyone, you'll stand in a place where the recipe is completely different to the ingredients you have got, and that means trouble.